What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to tell you why it is never a good idea to pay your collections. My name is Shane Phillips, CEO of Right Way Capital Solutions, and I help people achieve their financial goals through credit repair and credit education. Those financial goals are going to be things such as buying their first home, purchasing a new car, or even getting high-limit credit cards with lower interest rates. Once your credit is in a solid area, I also show people how to leverage their credit to gain cash flowing assets such as real estate, trucks, or even starting the business of your dreams. Now, one of the biggest things, or one of the top questions that a lot of prospective clients come to me and say is, "Hey Shane, I have a few collections that are on my credit report. Would it be a good idea for me to just pay off those collections so that my credit score will go up?" Now, this is the answer with collections. A paid collection and an unpaid collection will count exactly the same. You would not see any score increase from paying off a collection. Let me give you an example here. So let's say you owe $500 due to a late credit card bill. So Capital One, you owe them $500, right? If with that same Capital One, you pay off that collection through a third-party collection company, now to the credit reports, you're going to have a $0 balance. But the difference is going to be what that credit report or what the credit bureau is going to do is they're going to update that collection account from $500 to $0, but the collection account is still going to be there the same. Remember, an unpaid collection and a paid collection is still a negative account that will count the exact same against you. So from the perspective of a lender, if you come to me and you're trying to get pre-approved for a home or you're trying to get a credit card, whether I see you have a $500 collection or whether I see you previously had a $500 collection, because it's going to show you what the high credit was, and now it's been updated to a paid collection with a $0 balance, to me, all that shows is that you were irresponsible with the debt that a previous lender had. You did correct your mistake and you paid it. However, you still got behind, and that lender had to send that account to collections in order for you to pay it. So I'm going to have to deny you because there's no reason for me to want to have to go through that. So this $0 account, even though it's paid, is still a negative account on your credit report. So that's also something you want to watch out for. Another reason why you don't want to pay a collection is just due to the way the debt collection industry works. So let me give you an example. Let's say Capital One has $10 million worth of outstanding debts that customers defaulted on. A third-party collection company is going to come and buy that $10 million worth of debts for pennies on the dollar. Capital One is going to write that off as a tax write-off as far as a loss. And the third-party debt collection company is going to buy that $10 million for pennies on the dollar. When that third-party collection company gets those list of names and customers that owe a specific amount of debts, they're going to contact those customers and try to get them to pay. However, due to consumer protection laws such as the FDCPA, there's certain documents and certain practices that third-party collection company has to follow in order to truly collect on that debt. Those things that the collection company has to have is called debt validation or validation of debt. So let's just put VOD here. There are specific things that collection company has to have in order to truly be the rightful owner of that debt that you would have to pay. Some of those things is that they have to have a sales agreement between that third-party collection company and the original creditor that they have the right to attempt to collect this debt on their behalf. They have to have a license to be able to collect in the state that you're in, and a plethora of other things. Most of the times, I would say probably 9 times out of 10, that collection company does not truly have the debt validation or the validation of debt necessary in order to make you pay on that collection. So again, for that reason, that's why you should never pay a collection. They're going to call you. They may even try to threaten you. They may try to entice you with a payment plan. Hey, you can give us 3 payments of X, Y, and Z towards it. You don't want to do any of that. You want to demand the certain debt validation that is warranted to you by the FDCPA. You want them to prove that they actually have the documentation needed necessary for you to have to pay on that debt. Now, there may be one circumstance where it does make sense in order for you to pay a collection off. If you get in contact with that collection company, and let's say that you've gone through the procedures as far as validating that debt, that it does belong to you, that they do have the actual right to collect, and the debt, again, does belong to you, you can negotiate what is called a pay for delete. Now, this doesn't happen. Every company is not obligated to follow this. However, if the opportunity does present itself, this could be a good idea in order for you to do so. So what happened is you'll negotiate as far as a settlement amount. It may be the full amount, it may be half, it may be a portion. And in exchange for you paying that outstanding debt, that collection company is also going to agree to delete that negative account from your credit reports. They're going to cease reporting to the credit bureaus, and they're going to have them remove that from your credit report. That is the only time I ever recommend to any of my clients in order to pay a collection, and that is the absolute last case and worst case scenario. If you have any questions about your personal credit and you're looking to establish more credit or repair your credit so that you can be able to achieve your financial goals, feel free to hit the link below to schedule your free consultation, free of charge, no obligation. And a member of our team will love to speak with you and get you on your credit journey. I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I'll see you on the other side.